Every once in a generation, an athlete comes along who changes everything. Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball player, she's a phenomenon. At just 22 years old, Caitlin has redefined what it means to be a transformative athlete, breaking records, defying expectations, and elevating women's basketball to heights we've never seen before. This is her story, the early years, the making of a phenomenon, a small town beginning. Caitlin Clark was born and raised in West Des Moines, Iowa, a state not typically associated with basketball greatness. From an early age, Caitlin showed signs of something special. Her father, a former athlete himself, introduced her to sports, but basketball quickly became her passion. Even as a child, Caitlin's competitiveness and focus were evident. Family members recall her refusing to leave the court until she'd perfected her jump shot or won yet another game of one-on-one against her siblings. High school dominance. At Dowling Catholic High School, Caitlin didn't just play basketball, she dominated. Averaging over 30 points per game in her senior year, her performances drew national attention. She was a scorer, a leader, and most importantly, a showstopper. Her combination of deep shooting range, court vision, and intensity left audiences stunned. Recruiters from across the country took notice, but Caitlin chose to stay close to home, committing to the University of Iowa. Little did anyone know, this decision would set the stage for one of the most iconic careers in women's college basketball history. College stardom, breaking records, breaking barriers, rising to the top at Iowa. From her first game as a Hawkeye, Caitlin Clark proved she wasn't just another player, she was a generational talent. Her freshman year was nothing short of spectacular, as she averaged 266 points per game, leading the nation in scoring. Caitlin's fearless playing style captivated audiences. She wasn't afraid to take shots from well beyond the arc or challenge defenders with her creative passing. By her sophomore and junior years, she had solidified herself as the face of women's college basketball. The cultural moment, March Madness, 2024. The peak of her college career came during the 2024 NCAA tournament. In a highly anticipated matchup against South Carolina, Caitlin delivered one of the most memorable performances in basketball history. Her 41-point game wasn't just a victory for Iowa. It was a statement to the world, a staggering 9 million viewers tuned in, breaking records for women's sports viewership. For many, this wasn't just a basketball game, it was a cultural moment. Caitlin had taken a niche sport and turned it into a national spectacle, drawing fans who had never watched women's basketball before, breaking the records. By the end of her college career, Caitlin had shattered numerous records. NCAA Division I all-time leading scorer, all-time leader in three-pointers, made back-to-back national championship appearances. Her performances made it clear, Caitlin wasn't just a star in women's basketball, she was a star in basketball, period. Drafted to greatness, joining the WNBA draft day, a historic moment. The 2024 WNBA draft was one of the most anticipated in league history. Caitlin Clark was the unanimous first overall pick, selected by the Indiana Fever. Her arrival wasn't just a big moment for the team, it was a turning point for the league itself, adjusting to professional basketball. The transition to the WNBA wasn't without its challenges. The speed, physicality, and strategy of the league required Caitlin to adapt quickly. Reflecting on her college days, she admitted, "In college, teams didn't trap me or double-team me as much. In the WNBA, every defender is an elite athlete. It pushed me to elevate my game." Despite the adjustments, Caitlin's rookie season was nothing short of extraordinary, shattering records as a rookie. In her first season, Caitlin became the first rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double. She also set new milestones in assists and points, averaging 192 points, 84 assists, and 57 rebounds per game. Analysts and fans were left in awe, with many calling her the most impactful rookie the league had ever seen. Elevating the WNBA, the Caitlin effect, skyrocketing viewership and revenue. Caitlin's impact wasn't limited to the court. Her presence brought unprecedented attention to the WNBA. Television ratings soared, competing with NFL games at times. Courtside tickets, once affordable, were now selling for over $2,000. Merchandise sales hit record highs, with Caitlin's jersey leading the pack. Improving player conditions. Before Caitlin's arrival, many WNBA players faced subpar conditions, including cramped travel arrangements. The league's newfound visibility, and financial success led to significant improvements in player accommodations, including upgraded travel and security. Redefining women's basketball. For years, critics claimed that women's basketball wasn't marketable. Caitlin Clark proved them wrong. Her electrifying playing style and magnetic personality made the sport must-watch entertainment. Handling the spotlight, grace under pressure, praise and criticism. Caitlin's rise to fame wasn't without challenges. While she was celebrated for her talent and humility, she also faced criticism for her willingness to discuss topics like race and privilege. In an interview with Time magazine, Caitlin remarked, "As a white player in a predominantly black league, I recognize my privilege. It's important to elevate black women and celebrate what they've built in this league." While many praised her honesty, some, like commentator Megyn Kelly, accused her of pandering. But Caitlin remained undeterred, focusing on her larger mission to grow the game and inspire future generations. Beyond basketball, a cultural icon, inspiring the next generation, Caitlin's impact extends far beyond basketball. She has become a role model for young athletes, especially girls, who see her as proof that they can dream big and achieve greatness. Fans frequently approach her to express their gratitude, saying things like, "Thank you for what you're doing for women." Breaking barriers for women in sports. Caitlin's success has sparked broader conversations about gender equality in sports. She's shown that women's basketball can draw massive audiences and generate significant revenue, challenging outdated stereotypes. Using her platform for change. Caitlin has used her platform to advocate for social issues, including equity and representation in sports. Her willingness to engage in these conversations has made her a polarizing but undeniably influential figure. Caitlin's vision, a legacy in progress. What's next? Caitlin's rookie season was just the beginning. She's expressed her desire to continue breaking barriers both on and off the court. Her goals include leading the Indiana Fever to a championship, expanding opportunities for women in sports, inspiring the next generation of athletes. Redefining superstardom. What makes Caitlin unique isn't just her talent, it's her vision. She sees basketball as more than a game. It's a platform for change and a way to unite people. Visuals. A montage of Caitlin's highlights. Buzzer beaters, passionate speeches, and smiling moments with fans. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a movement. Her story is one of talent, resilience, and vision. As her career unfolds, one thing is certain, the best is yet to come.